Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I head to Europe, let us go ahead with another live trading session. The stock market is like a meme coin lately. Look guys, we're gonna be trading US Tech 100 and I want to give you some advice here. You might feel like the market has reached its full cycle from recovery. Now you guys have seen that the Nasdaq US Tech 100 Nasdaq basically is sitting in an area now where I think a lot of young traders are gonna try guess the next move. Some will say there is a breakout coming, and some will say there is a pullback coming, and then continuation. It's going to be a tricky time for a lot of you traders, but one thing I would say is just stick with the direction, and the direction is upwards, right? And that's because what you've seen the last couple of months with Trump tariffs and everything else, I think investors are going to have more confidence in the markets, and every dip will have a buyer. So just do not try to guess short positions, because that's where most traders end up blowing it up. Anyways, we're going to have to trade. You can see it's sideways moving consolidation. We're going to have to go ahead with our support levels. In most cases, you will right here. So this is support. The way I seen this is support is because of the green candles. You see there's a lot of these green candles. We're actually right on it. I'm going to have to open a trade right now, guys, because we're right on that trade. I'm going to put a 15 point stop loss. Okay, so I opened that long position. The reason behind it is just I look to the left here and you see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, all of these support levels. You see these candles, and even here. So yeah, these are all support levels. So I've got 15 contracts open, and always trade with a stop loss. You cannot afford to not trade with a stop loss with leverage, because I'm using 1 to 200 leverage here, guys. So everything is hunky dories. So this candle, this dancing candle, you see this red one? This one will turn green. Doesn't have to go fully green. By the way, check, I'm on the hourly here. You see? Once you zoom out, you see better. Usually when you're too focused on a small time frame, on the smaller picture, you don't get to see the full picture. And this is not just for scalping. This is also when you're making investments. Most traders open up the news all the time. They want to read into it. It really means nothing, right? Because it's a short-term picture, the news. But the long-term picture is prettier if you look at it. So we're in profit now. If I zoom it in, you can see it's reacting like this is the real support. And it is the real support, guys. It's just there is a potential of dipping to this level to grab liquidity, which is these wicks. So can I take it from here? 91. Maybe that's my take profit zone. So with this candle, because it's trying to find this footing, it's very difficult to say that this candle will push higher like this all in one go, because it will come off, it will be off, right? So there is potential to hit these wicks, but that will stop me out because I have a tight stop loss of 15 points. I just got out from the chart. Let me pull the chart again. Okay. Maybe I'll take it at 90. So my trading style, guys, is pretty simple. Really, all I'm doing is entering at my support level, taking my trade, walking away. I come back later on. This is pre-market, so volatility isn't really that crisp. But on market open, things will turn around, and volatility becomes in all directions because the market is trying to find this footing. So what I'm going to do, guys, instead of pushing this for long, I'm just going to pause this. I'm going to keep this same. Just remember the current price in the stop loss. If we get stopped, I will come back to tell you we got stopped. But if we before we make the profit, or before we close this, I will restart the video and you'll be able to see the chart. But lesson of today is do not go against the grays, stay with the grays. Maybe we can close on this candle. Let's see, before we pause, let's see what this candle wants to do. If it breaks out over to the 90 level, then we can close the trade, make our target profit for the day, because you know we have our target profit. So there it is. Come on, it's $52. It's not much, but honest work, right? Right, I'm gonna take $55. I'm not liking it, right? I'm just not liking the way it's playing. I'm gonna have to hit it with a short, because I feel like this level is gonna get tested. You see this one? Right, the short, where does it come from? It has to come from this level, the 90. Remember we said 90 has to give us a short. What I can do, however, is begin scaling. 5 contracts open here, short position. Now I'm selling. I did say do not go against the grays, but sometimes you have to look down and say, well, is this a setup that we can actually see breaking out? It just looks odd. When a setup looks odd, like the candles don't make sense for them to be breaking out like this. 90% of the time you're right in that in saying that. So I've got 10 contracts short, and this is scalping, my friends. You're gonna have to and I'm gonna have to hit it again here. That's 15 contracts short. Okay, so 15 contracts sell. The reason is I know how this market works. How it works is you have to guess. I guess they trick you into thinking this is support, and even this candle, it's very odd if you look at it. Just show you now in a second. See, we bounced from this level, and that's great, but the next level is here. Okay, so from here we can rebound, and even a retest is possible as well. So you see 15 contracts now. Just remember my entry points. For now, I'm gonna have to pause it because the trend is upwards. It will be a little bit slow, guys. It will be a little bit slow to make the profits, because it's just gonna try to push, but nobody's buying at this level, so they're just gonna go to the buy areas. All right, so let's pause this and I'll see you guys in a minute. Remember, current price, open price, and this setup. Okay guys, so as you see here, we've turned into profit now. Here is $60. I'm gonna just close gradually. 28 here. Okay, here's 26. That's $50, and with this last foot, that's $60. We're up now $120 in just under 8 minutes trading a small account. Of course, I'm using 1 to 200 leverage. My capital is around 2,000 something, 3,000. Okay. And look, after you make your trade, then you just wait for market open. Because this is low volatility, I've used high contracts, but when volatility picks up, just stay within your means. Go down to 5 contracts, 2 contracts when you're trading. You see, if I didn't take that profit, I would have got stopped out. Not stopped out, but I would have, got that profit. So this is scalping. You're in, you're out, and you walk away. Happy days. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys as always. Smash that like button if you watched to the end, and I'll see you next time. Bye.